This is one of the most insane stories in internet history. Okay, so the #1 app in the world is called T. It lets women post anonymous gossip and reviews of men on dating sites. My single brethren, I'm sorry. Which to me is a defamation nightmare waiting to happen, but that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is that today, the IDs of every woman who signed up for the app were leaked to 4chan on a searchable map. Because, and yes, it gets more insane, it turns out that the app was vibe coded and the data was stored in a public folder available to the entire internet with no security whatsoever. This is one of the worst private information leaks I've ever heard of. The lawsuits for this are gonna be insane. I don't know what the lesson is here, guys. Be careful of where you upload your information, A, and B, if you're gonna vibe code an app, make sure you know what you're doing.
The T app. Are you familiar with the T app?
Man, I got my water and I should.
Oh Lord,
some tea.
The T app. So for our viewers who may or may not know, the #1 app on the App Store currently based on downloads is called the T app. It is a women's only app to essentially spill the tea, the proverbial tea, on men in their cities, right? So women post anonymously about men that they've had dealings with to warn other women about those men and how to kind of proceed with caution. The purpose seems, noble, I guess, but obviously, things are going to go left. There have been, I think we're up to 3 data breaches. So when you see all these faces in the background right here, these are some of the women who've been exposed for using this app. And there have even been Reddit threads like placing these different people because it operates kind of like a Tinder. So it's regional. So you spill the tea on men in your city and women in your city can read the tea on the men in your city.
You literally put in the area that you live. You can scroll through and see the guys in your area. And look, you can see if they have reported red flags or green flags. Let's check this out. Look at this. Catfish alert. We matched on Hinge and he never asked me out. He was using an Instagram influencer's pictures. Oh my God. Reported him to Hinge. Don't waste your time. His name is Jake. This is insane. Okay, wait. Look, this guy has green flags. Let's see. Rayshawn. Okay, look. Ray is a great friend of mine and I couldn't recommend dating him anymore. Aww. He's a total sweetheart. I'd say go for it. Match with him. What? Okay, wait. There's 6 comments. Oh, they're like positive reviews of him. This is amazing. Hey, look. Then we can actually search by name too. Makes the
on the utmost serious note, I pray that this doesn't lead to serious harm of anyone. I know it's going to be all kind of legal matters, this app's going to deal with, but God forbid, can you imagine somebody who was, defamed, miscategorized, had their, character assassinated, and now the person who did it, their address is made public and everything. Like, this is just a nightmare. This is a disaster. So in all seriousness, I pray that I'm actually shocked and surprised. It's pleasantly surprised that there hasn't been a story of this already. All right. I am really surprised that hasn't happened. I hope that trend continues. That said, it's absolutely ridiculous that even on the official companies' social media, as they're discussing the data breaches and the ongoing, data breaches. You mentioned there's been 3. From my understanding, I know one of them, they just recently found out more areas that initial data breach, had, that it was in different parts of the app that they didn't even realize. So in the messaging, part of it, there have been posts of messages back and forth, in the T app, and this wasn't a new data breach, but this was the original data breach, and they didn't even realize that was a part that was compromised. And in the social media account from the T app, on the comment thread of them talking about the data breach, you have women complaining about the wait time for them to get on the app. Women are complaining like, "Hey, my friend was able to get on super fast. Like, it's been a week for me. It's been 2. I've been waiting to get." I don't even know how to feel or respond about that level of mental deficiency.
Yeah.
So, I know we just came off of a conversation about women not being children, or pivot, into seeing women, play into the lower level sensibilities and emotions, which is really the driver behind the entire thing. Mm-hmm. Right. So I'll leave it there. As the driver behind all of this is just to play into their lower level emotions of, you know, what they're resonating. Okay. And the energy that they're putting out, you know, to go on this app.
And very few women are going to stand up and declare that they fumbled a perfectly good thing all on their own. Women can, and routinely do, throw men under the bus to save face with their friends and family, who generally do not challenge their interpretation of events. This creates an echo chamber that reifies their official narratives in a positive feedback loop. The best a man could possibly hope for in this case is to not be featured on the app at all, which could also be tantamount to a negative review, as it suggests that literally no woman has wanted to date him.
You're not trying to save the next woman. Come on, like, is that really the motive for, you know, most of these women? Absolutely not. Like, I'm just doing my civic duty. Right? Do my civic duty to let the women know what kind of guy this is. No, it's to get at him, right? To ruin his reputation, his name, you know, maybe to decrease his chances. You know what? If he is talking with somebody, I want to make sure that, you know, I mess it up for. But it's not. It's not. The motive isn't centered around protecting other women. More often than not would be my my guess. Right. So it's low level. It's low level operation, and but it's a reflection of where we are and where the dating space is. Yeah.
Hey, if you've made it all the way to the end, please click that like and subscribe button. Also share this with somebody that you think would gain value from it. Click the thumbnail at the top if you want the full video. Click the thumbnail at the bottom if you want a video that's closely related to this. Again, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you guys for watching. Check out some more of our content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.